Reviews have really been changing in the last month and a half on Amazon. They've stripped a bunch of reviews as well, have changed the way that reviews work. I just read what might be the best article I've ever read as far as selling on Amazon goes from Viral Launch, and it outlines the 6 ways that reviews have changed. So I'm going to break those down for you guys here so you don't have to read it, because this is really important information. So the first thing you should know is that Amazon has stripped an insane number of reviews from different sellers. Now, these are sellers expected of review manipulation. You can see here that in the month of May, 2.1 million reviews just vanished off of different product listings. And the reason for this, again, is because Amazon is suspecting different sellers of manipulating reviews, and they are going through and stripping those reviews out. Some people are just losing some of their reviews, and other people are losing a lot. In fact, if Amazon suspects you of manipulating even a few of your reviews, they have been stripping some sellers of every single review on their product, even the ones that are legitimate. So if you are manipulating reviews, and for those of you who don't know, that means that you are doing one of two things. You either A, giving people money in order to buy your product and leave a review on it, or B, you are giving them free product in order to buy your product and leave a review. If you're doing either of those things, you're in a rough spot, because Amazon is catching on, and they are tracking people up to a year back who have made these offenses and punishing them right now for offenses a year ago. So you can see here the top categories that got reviews removed: cell phone and accessories, followed by health and household. And I'm really surprised that grocery and gourmet foods is there, because I just didn't know people were manipulating reviews like that in grocery. So that is the first big change, guys. Let's talk about the second one. We're going to talk about how to get legitimate reviews here in a second, but a lot of this has to do with manipulating reviews. The second thing is reviews are actually being blocked. So if you get too many reviews on your product in a day, you're going to get a review block on your listing, and people are not going to be able to leave you reviews for 3 to 7 days. And in that amount of time, those 3 to 7 days, it's suspected that Amazon is taking a look at all your recent reviews and analyzing them, okay? Do these look legitimate? Are they real reviews? Where are they coming from? And if they look legitimate, Amazon, everything checks out, and Amazon will lift that review block, and then you can go ahead and get more reviews on your product. But if they suspect that those reviews are manipulated, purchased, whatever it is, they're actually probably going to suspend your account because of that. And we'll talk about it a little later, but Amazon has set really, really steep penalties for being caught manipulating reviews. Even if you do end up getting your account back, it's either changed 6 or changed 5 out of the 6. So I want you to know there's some minute things here you might want to come read about. But if you're getting a lot of reviews, for unverified reviews, it's 3 reviews in a day. For verified reviews, it is 6 to 8. That's when you could be looking at a review block. So you've got to be if you are manipulating reviews, and I know a lot of you are still doing that, especially for those first 5, 10, 20 reviews, you have to do it very strategically, very slowly, and you can't just get 6 reviews on the same day like you used to. It's very, very risky. So the third change here is something really, really powerful, and they're going to split reviews by variation. So if your product has different sizes, it has different shapes, each size or shape or color is going to have its own set of reviews. Now this is really powerful because there are a lot of sellers, especially Chinese sellers, that will actually create listings with 20, 30, 40 different variations to it. And so they will have products that are completely, totally different products, but they want to have them all under one listing. So whenever one listing gets a review, they all benefit, because the way it works is that if you have a parent listing with a bunch of different variations under it, every single one of them, on every single listing, you will see how many reviews the parent has, which is a total of how many the child have. So the way they split it up now, so the way it works is that if you have a red pen and you have a green pen, and your green pen gets a 1-star review, your green pen will show that it has a 1-star review. But when people go to look at your red pen, even if it's part of the same parent listing, they're not going to see that 1-star review. So it's definitely a different way of looking at reviews, but I think it's really good. I think it's really good because I'm tired of Chinese sellers having 50 reviews really quickly just because they tack one of their products onto another as another variation on their already really established listing. So now we have the fourth one, which is changing to seller feedback. I really don't think this is going to affect a lot of people. They say it will, but I really disagree with them. They're saying that it will affect a lot of people doing arbitrage or wholesale. I think that's complete baloney. But essentially the way that feedback works, this is only seller feedback, not feedback for your listing, is that it's showing your feedback over the last 12 months. This way that buyers have a more relevant time period to understand how good the seller is doing, instead of showing just your entire time period. This really is only going to affect people who either A, are not selling as much as they used to, so they have a lot less reviews in comparison to other people, or for some reason you've gotten a lot of negative reviews recently. So that's the only people it's going to affect. I really don't affect it. I think it'll affect me at all, or really anybody I know. So review number 5 of 6, and this is one of my favorite ones. It's called the Great Amazon Reviewer Purge. So if you are a buyer who has been suspected of leaving manipulated reviews, somebody gave you free product, get discounted product, and then you go leave a review for them, or you keep leaving reviews for the same person, or whatever really suspicious activity you're doing, and Amazon picks up that it is review manipulation, you could actually get your buyer account, you can get your privilege to leave reviews suspended. So the way it works is that you guys could see how it works, okay? There's actually been 5,000, almost 5,000 of the top 10,000 reviewers on Amazon have had their accounts removed because they were suspected of leaving manipulated reviews. And sure, I know from experience that some of these top reviewers have gotten a lot of free product in order to manipulate reviews. I'm not talking hundreds, I'm talking thousands and tens of thousands of dollars worth of free product to leave reviews, because I know somebody who used to be one, and they have so much free product. I can't even begin to explain to you how much free product they got. And now that is not, it's not been allowed for a long time, but now Amazon is actually not just suspending sellers, they're actually suspending buyers too. They're taking it from both sides, not just the sellers. And so the last thing that is changing is that, this one's kind of scary, is that if you get caught for manipulating reviews, the punishments are quite a bit higher. It used to be pretty hard to get your account suspended as a private label seller, but Amazon's really cracking down on this review manipulation, and if you get caught manipulating reviews, you get a suspension for that. They suspect from their sources that there is a 21-day minimum suspension. So it doesn't matter how good a plan of action you write, how expensive of a lawyer you can hire, you are going to be suspended for a minimum of 21 days if you get caught doing review manipulation. Now, a lot of people, from what I've seen, are still getting back in the game. Even if they've got caught doing review manipulation, they'll get back in the game after a while. But this is what they suspect, and what I've heard from other big sellers. Raphael told me that this is what was happening, is that if you get caught manipulating reviews twice, so you get suspended the first time and then it happens again, that is when your account will be banned forever. At this point, it doesn't matter how much money you have, period. There have been 8-figure-a-year sellers who have gotten suspended in the last month and a half, like permanently banned forever because of this. So again, manipulating reviews is now one of the riskiest things you can do for your account, period. So you need to be looking to get organic reviews. We'll talk a little bit here about how you get organic reviews. There's really 3 ways to do it. The first one is have an incredible product insert that not only helps people feel like a part of you and your business, it also asks them for a review. And now again, you have to do this in terms of service. You have to ask them for an honest review. You can't just ask them for a positive review. But this is one of the best ways to see an increased review rate. Same thing goes with email follow-up sequence. Having a good email follow-up sequence is very important. And lastly, having incredible customer service, the kind of customer service that is so good that customers will leave 5-star reviews about it. That is how you can also get reviews. So those are the 3 ways to get that. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video and learned a ton. If you want to see more about how to do private label and also how to get those organic reviews, you should check out my private label course below. If you guys are in the market for a course, please don't go look at other courses until you look at mine. Okay, it's the cheapest one by a long shot, and I've had a lot of people tell me that their course is better than the $500,000. Even I had some guy tell me my course was better than the $2,000 course that he bought. So I'm not really here just to sell you a course, but But if you're in the market for a course, please know you're going to save yourself a lot of money and get a better course if you go ahead and take a look at mine. With that, once again, I'm saying goodbye, but hit that subscribe button, smash it on your mouse or your phone, and I'll see you in the next video.